I'm extremely concerned. I don't know that I have adequate words to describe my rage, but as far as next steps go, we have to vote, and we have to pay attention. And if you aren't using your voice, now's the time. Take to the streets, do whatever you can do. Support organizations like Glaad, like AS4, like Planned Parenthood, any and all organizations fighting for LGBTQ rights. LGBTQ rights are human rights. Women's rights are human rights. We are not free unless all of us is free. So we have to stand up and fight for every single human, every single citizen of the United States, no matter what you look like or how you identify or what sexuality you may maintain. You have every right to be in this country and to live a free and equal life as the person standing next to you.
I think that we have to pay very close attention to what's happening currently in the political climate, right? And that is a real thing that all of us need to focus on and continue to fight. Look, we've been fighting in the LGBTQI plus community for decades. And the fight, while we've seen successes, the fight has not ended. And yes, what we saw last week with the draft document is scary. It is radical. It is atrocious. And so it is important for us to continue to lift our voices up and to speak out against it. And we are all part of this community.
The basis for that ridiculous opinion was the right to privacy, of which he thinks we have no right to at this point. And so the reason why we have marriage equality today was because the Supreme Court based their decision on privacy laws, on Roe versus Wade, on Casey. And if those are overturned, there is nothing stopping them from taking away our right to marry, which we fought so hard for. But, we also talk about abortion access. LGBTQ people get abortions. We trans people who need the abortion access. So these are issues that affect us directly, along with immigration issues, LGBTQ youth issues, trans issues. We have a lot of work to do. This is no time to sit back and, rest on our laurels and on our past wins. I know we're all tired, but it's time to get to work.
I'm tired.
Well, what we do is we have organizations like Glaad, and we have people stepping up and speaking out and really putting a focus and the light onto what the issues actually are about. And the fact that it's our country that this is happening within is very, very, very concerning. And that's all I'm going to say about it for tonight, because thank God we have Glaad. That's what I'll say.
Concerned. It seems inevitable. It feels like it was broadcast in the draft decision that we saw this week. Absolutely. I think now it feels like the gloves are off, and that when you begin to question equal protection clause or the 14th Amendment, that extends to marriage equality. That's the reason we have marriage equality. That's the reason we have Loving versus Virginia. That's the reason we have, Griswold versus Connecticut. So there's so many decisions that are dependent on the equal protection clause. So yeah, I'm absolutely concerned.
All right. My godson here. All right. So talented. Oh my God.
All right. Well.
Both Rent and Star Trek talk about the possibility of people coming together to make the world a better place, and what it means when you come together as a community and try to be your best selves. So there's a lot of people who love both. I love both. I'm just honored to be a part of something that is trying to put something good into the world.
It does. It feels beautiful to come home in this way. Got my start on the Broadway. I realized I've been on Broadway 6 times. I cannot wait to celebrate my family. There's so much to celebrate, our survival, so we're going to create a really good show.